You are going to completely glow up before back to school, and here is how. Girl, fall is coming up, and are you ready to start this new season feeling fresh, feeling better, feeling like a whole new you? Regardless of if you are heading back to school, whether that be high school, university, or you just want to channel that fresh start, that back to school fall feeling, this episode is going to teach you how to get hot, how to get ready, and how to feel your best going into fall 2024. This is your hot girl fall glow up secret weapon for back to school. Oh, welcome back to the Get Up and Glow podcast. I am your host, Madison Haynes, your glow up self-improvement fairy godmother. And in today's episode, we are going to talk about how to glow up from the inside out. So internal glow ups, external physical glow ups, how to romanticize this fall season and feel like your best self by adopting healthy it-girl habits that you haven't heard 101 times before. And of course, at the end, I am revealing the ultimate glow up checklist before back to school. Your mission? To glow up, get hot, and feel like your best self. And throughout this podcast, I am going to be teaching you hot girl action steps to do exactly that. So what are you waiting for? Let's get right into it. You will never be able to truly glow up until you get your mindset right. Because here's the thing, you could be the hottest girl ever, but if you don't feel good about yourself, if you are not confident about yourself, if you don't talk highly or think highly of yourself, your glow up will not matter. Because everyone around you can see it, but what is the good in that if you can't see your own worth? So the first step before you go back to school, before we hit the reset button on fall, is to have a little hot girl check-in with yourself about where you are in life. Are you happy with your life? Are you content with your goals? What do you actually want to reset? What areas of your life do you actually want to change? Because when you want to glow up, do you really even know what that means? Or do you just want to do that to feel hot and be like everybody else on TikTok? Girl, you can do so much better than that. And here's how. Set SMART goals. So specific, measurable, achievable, relevant to you, and time bound. Visualize your best self, your highest self. What does she do? Create the identity or the persona of the person that you want to become. Think about her. Write those characteristics down. Think about how you want to feel in those moments. Because it's not just I want to work out, it's I want to work out so I can feel strong. So feeling strong would be the end goal. Be specific. How the heck do you think you're going to get to where you want to be if you don't even have an action plan? Because girl, if you don't have any goals, how do you expect to glow up? You're essentially running up and down the soccer field without ever actually making a goal. All of that time spent is useless. And by setting clear goals, you statistically are actually better equipped to reach them by 42%. So here's your hot girl action step to do before fall. Think of the person you want to be going into this new season. What does she do? What habits does she have? Etc., etc. Write down 3 achievable things that you want to do right now in order to bridge your current self with your desired self. And make these goals very specific, very measurable. With anything new comes fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of talking to new people, having new experiences, letting go of the past you. But in order to become this new desired self, you need to grieve your past self. It is okay to be scared of the unknown. It is okay to be scared to put yourself in rooms with new people, new jobs, new experiences. But here's the thing. Don't let your fear stop you. Don't let your fear hold you back in life. So let's say you're going back to school and you're scared to make new friends. You're scared to talk to new people. You're scared of just the new surrounding. How do you expect to glow up? How do you expect to be the best version of you if you can't even go and introduce yourself to a new person? You can't even be your true authentic self in a group of people because you're so scared that you're going to be judged. Ew, absolutely not. You are going into this new season as your best self, who's true and authentic to the person that you know you are. Because here's the thing, what do you need to prove? Nothing. You don't need to prove yourself to anybody. Wouldn't you rather have a friend group that is aligned with you, aligned with your goals, who shares the same values, who makes you feel good about yourself and vice versa, than faking who you are and having to keep that up for an entire year? Absolutely not. You are going to march down that hallway as your best self. You're going to feel your best self. You're going to put on your favorite outfit. You're going to spend a little time getting ready in the morning to make yourself feel good, not to make yourself look good for anybody else. And you are going to go go into this new season with confidence. And regardless of what situation you are in, the same applies to you. What is one thing that you want to do, but you're holding yourself back? Your fear is only as deep as your mind allows. Because here's the thing. Why are you so scared of a situation that you're not currently in, or you don't even know if it will come true? You're worrying. You're becoming so anxious. You're thinking about all of these scenarios that will happen, but you're not even in that moment yet. How can you seriously be fearful, be genuinely scared of something that may or may not even happen? What if it goes wrong? What if everyone judges me? Okay, yeah, sure. But what if it goes well? What if everyone loves you? What if you enjoy yourself? Did you know that facing your fears improves your confidence by up to 30%? That is because you can show yourself that you can do hard things. You got through that. What makes you think that you can't get through the next adversity? Okay. So what am I going to do about this? You are going to prepare yourself for this next season. The next time you run into a situation where you're a little anxious, okay, you are going to run through that fear and do it anyways. This will start to build up in your mind of all of these little things where you're scared, you did it anyways, it worked out, maybe something went wrong, but you know what? You're still alive. So the next time you have to do something hard, the next time you have to give a presentation, the next time you have to speak to somebody new, it will get a little and a little and a little bit better, bringing you closer every single day to the best version of you. You want to be the popular it girl, okay? There's nothing wrong with wanting to have a strong friend circle. And honestly, your network is your network. So here is how you are going to transform yourself from shy girl to social butterfly. First up, the simplest thing you can do is simply just remember people's names, make eye contact, don't look away, don't look at the ground, have open body language, don't close yourself off, and listen. You will be surprised at how many people just listen to respond, not listen to understand. But here's the most powerful thing. If you can remember somebody's name and listen to understand them, actually show interest in what they are talking about, and then in the next conversation, show them that you remembered what they were saying by asking a follow-up question and that you remembered their name, girl, you will never have problems making friends again. This is a huge tip that was revealed in Dale Carnegie's book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. And if you have not listened to that self-improvement book, girl, listen to the audiobook as soon as you're done listening to this, okay? And get prepared for your back to school season. Over the summer break, do you feel that you have just become a new person? You've worked on yourself, you have new goals, and you don't want to go back into this new season with friends who may or may not treat you well, who may or may not be aligned with you. It is okay to say and admit to yourself that you've outgrown people, especially if those people are holding you back. If they're not handing in work on time, if they don't have any motivation, if they're negative, if they're judgmental, if they're mean, if they're in with the wrong crowd. Because here's the thing, especially if you're in high school, having fun, that's great. You're going to want to do that, of course. But there's a difference between having fun and having too much fun, because you're going to hit an age where the people who just continuously party, who continuously slack off, as they age, they are going to be the people who consistently are doing the same things, living in their hometown, never escaping that cycle of being for the rest of their lives. But not you. You have the choice now to start having a balance between having fun, being that social butterfly, and maintaining your grades, working on yourself, making sure that you get up to higher education, building your social skills, building your network, etc., etc. And if you are in a position where you feel like you were in a friend group or were in a friend group that was really going to make or break your future and you want to get out of it, that is okay. Here is how to make new friends that are more aligned with you, because you are the average of the 3 people you spend the most time with. So if you can't take a look around your friend circle and say, yeah, I'm gonna be like these people are going places, these people are kind people, what are you doing? The first step is just to be open to new experiences. Do the tips I've already shared with you, but then also try these action steps. Smile, look approachable. I know when you're in an awkward situation with people you don't know, you want to lean on your phone like a crutch. Girl, challenge yourself to put it away, to look up, to just observe the people around you, look left, look right, hold your head up high. It is not that deep. Smile. And if you do this, you'll look so much more approachable. Don't be afraid to initiate conversations. If you truly want to go into this new school year being the it girl, the best version of you, girl, there's no better way to do that than know your worth. To show up confident, to RSVP to this school year as your new self. So go up to people who you think you might want to be friends with. Go up to that crowd where you want to join and go and introduce yourself. Say, hey, what did you do this summer? Blah, 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 whatever. Just create conversation. Join new clubs that interest you. Get involved. And if you really don't align with anyone in your school, that is okay. And that's not a bad sign. You can find friends outside of school by joining clubs, by doing something like dance. Get a job and find friends for your coworkers. The most important thing is not how many friends you have at school, it's how many quality friends do you truly have. You want to be liked by all, you want to be respected by all, but you don't want every single person in your school knowing all of your business. Don't gossip. If someone comes to you and says, oh, this person's talking badly about you, there's nothing that shows unbothered it girl energy more than genuinely not giving an F. Oh, so she said something bad about you. Oh, so this guy doesn't like your outfit. Who cares? The girl who's so obsessed with all these little mean comments that people are saying is the girl that is just not her best self. Because if you knew who you were truly confident in yourself. When you get word that somebody is talking badly about you, girl, who cares? Do you like you? Okay, that's all that matters. The mission should really be to go into this new year feeling good about yourself, making people feel good about themselves. Don't start drama. Don't listen to the drama. Don't partake in that. You are a busy girl, okay? You've got stuff to do. You're going to go to school. You're going to come home. You're going to work out. You're going to do your healthy it girl habits. You're going to, who knows, work on a side hustle. Just nourish yourself. So why would you have so much time being so bothered and hung up on your situationship, which you don't entertain? Because it girls don't do that. Or what so-and-so is saying about you. Girls, brush it off and move on like the it girl that you are. It is time to break those negative patterns. Get a grasp on your life so you can go into this new year just focusing on you. First up, you need to be aware. Are you self-sabotaging? What are the habits that you just can't break that you know are deterring yourself from becoming your best self? Identify, bring awareness to those, and then set a goal to change it. And when you do this, I want you to think, what is in it for you? What is the value that you are going to get out of breaking this bad habit? And sometimes the easiest way to do this is look for a positive alternative that you can add to replace that bad habit. Start small, be consistent. Consistency is key. Seek support. Go to your girlfriends and say, hey, I am trying to eat less sugar because it is a problem for me. It is making me break out. It is making me feel like trash. Can you help me out with it? Find a workout buddy. Find someone else who also wants to glow up before back to school. Find someone who wants to work with you. Make it a plan that every Tuesday night after school, and you're going to go to the coffee shop, you're going to get your cute little Starbucks, and you're going to work on your homework assignments together so you can get a head start on everything. So you never have to be stressed out about handing in your assignments ever again. You get to romanticize your life by being in a cute little coffee shop, playing your little jazz music. You work on your assignments for a couple of hours, and there you go, you're done. And think of all the cute aesthetic Instagram stories you'd get out of that. And you kill two birds with one stone because you also get to hang out with your friends. You're going to have setbacks. It just happens. We fail in life, okay? You get knocked down, you get right back up. This new year is about you. This new year is about proving to yourself that you are good enough, proving to yourself that you can work hard and that hard work will pay off. You're going to go in and stop caring about what people think about you. You are going to go and wear what you want, do what you want, be who you want to be. Because ultimately, who cares what everyone thinks about you? As long as you like what you're wearing, you work hard, you are going to get your dream life. The goal in the school year should not be, oh, I want to be popular, I want to be the it girl, so I'm going to follow what everybody else is doing. No, you are going to be the one that sets the trends. You are going to be the one that everyone wants to follow because you're kind, because you have great energy, because you're your true self, and you do things that nobody else can do because you just are doing it because you like it, not because it's trending. Find a signature scent, put on 3 to 4 squirts of it. Don't rub your perfume in because it will change the scent. Find a signature color and brand yourself this school year. Find your signature piece of jewelry and rock it. Become known for having that piece of jewelry on you at all times. And yes, okay, trends are fun. I myself love a good Stanley Cup. So partake in the ones that you want to do because you actually think they're fun. But make sure that you are also creating a wardrobe, creating an identity based on what you want for your life, not what you think everyone wants you to be. Don't play into a persona that you think will get you more friends, that you think will be perceived better by others. You're going to regret that later in life. Girl, just learn right now how to be yourself. You don't like something? Don't pretend you do. You don't want to do something? Then don't do it. It's as simple as that, which leads you into setting clear boundaries. You're going to have a whole lot more thrown at you. You're going to get assignments. You're going to have new classes. You're going to have all of the drama, all of the extra things on your to-do list that goes along with that. And because of that, you will have less time. So you need to get better about balancing your healthy girl habits, your social life, your relationship, your family life, your health and fitness, with your school and work. But the most life-changing thing that you can do to glow up mentally is truly learn to not sweat the small stuff. You are going to hear that people don't like you, that they said something about you, you are going to get a bad grade in an assignment despite working so hard. Things are going to come your way. But that isn't a failure. You don't have to get so hung up about it. I know that it seems like it's the end of the world, like nobody likes you and you're going to have no friends and you're going to fail and not get into university. Or if you're in university, you're not going to get your degree. But I can promise you that no matter what stage of life you're in, even if you're working a 9-to-5 like me in marketing, and you hear that your coworkers are gossiping about you, or there's something going on and you get feedback at work and you don't like it, you can never escape this in life. So work on yourself right now to be able to take a deep breath and detach. Detach yourself from the opinions of others. Detach yourself from the quality of work you produce. As long as you are trying your best, as long as you know that you put in your effort, you know that you are being kind, you're showing up as your best self, you are doing your best. And at that point, you can detach from that outcome. Because regardless of what happens, as long as you keep trying, you fail, you get right back up, that is all you can truly ask of yourself. So be proud of you. That is amazing that you are still showing up for yourself. You think it's easy. You think you're never going to fail. Oh my God, girl. Absolutely not. All the most successful people in the world fail all of the time, especially when they started out, and they still do. The only difference is you cannot see their failures. You cannot see their insecurities. Everybody falls down. Everybody questions themselves. There's moments when people don't feel good enough and lets those thoughts break them down, is you don't listen to those thoughts. When life gets hard, you become harder. You get back up. You tell yourself that you're good enough. You tell yourself that you can achieve anything that you set your mind to. And it doesn't matter if everyone's making fun of you. It doesn't matter what people are saying. It doesn't matter anything as long as you believe in yourself. You put energy, assign energy on that project, on that thing you want to improve. Eventually, you will become successful. So go into the school year with determination. Don't look for validation. Okay, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, how to glow up physically so you can go into the school year feeling like your hottest self. I know that you already know 101 glow up tips that we've already chatted about because this entire podcast is dedicated to glow up tips. So I am going to share some of the back to school themed glow up tips that you might not have heard already on the pod before. And again, regardless of your age, these will be fun and useful to you. There is nothing more exciting than the day before the first day back to school glow up self-care routine. That everything shower is the highest, the most important, the most extensive everything shower out of all of the 365 days in a year. So here is everything that I would do to get myself feeling like my hottest self before the first day of school or any big life event. First up, you want to start this like a week or so, maybe even a month or so before back to school. So if that's too late for you, it's okay, girl. You can get on this right now. But that is to do a little bit of a style refresh. You should open up your closet and either feel like that outfit is going to be very comfortable and practical, i.e. sweatsuits that are matching and cute for working from home, or you are going to put it on and feel beautiful. It's not giving my best self. It's not giving my new best self identity. And it's not practical where it's something you work out in, something you sleep in, because we wear matching sleep sets on the side of the internet. Then sell it or donate it. You know, time is fleeting. You don't want to have to open up your closet and dig through all the stuff you don't wear anymore just to get to the good stuff. You could literally sell those clothes and purchase better clothes that make you feel better, or just donate your clothing. You can even have a whole night where you take your clothes, you wash them, the ones that you don't wear anymore, and do a clothing swap with your friends. So make it a point to clean out your closet, organize it by color. Make sure that when you open it up, it makes you happy, it makes you feel inspired to dress well. Because here's the thing, it's like that quote, dress for the job that you want to have, not the job that you currently do. You want to be that elegant it girl? Okay, dress like her. You don't need to drop $1,000 on a new outfit. You can go thrift shopping, you can shop your closet, and when you clean out your closet, you will be amazed at the stuff you find in there that you didn't even realize you had. I want you to go into this year with this mindset, visualize yourself, not only the healthy habits that we've already chatted about, but how do you want to look? How do you want to feel? What style do you want to give? And again, don't dress for an aesthetic, dress for a style that's for you, or just timeless. When you dress timeless and invest into nice quality clothing that aren't Shein, because you will be able to tell the difference, that is a piece that you will be able to wear for years and you will look so elevated. Get yourself a little black dress, get yourself a nice little skirt set, put in a little bit of effort. I know that the uniform for school is sweatpants and a crop top, but have a little bit of fun. Define your style, be different. Don't wear the exact same outfit that every single girl is wearing around you. This is the time, this is the season to experiment with fashion, to find what makes you happy, to find what makes you feel you. Skincare. I couldn't say this enough. If you're not already using retinol, the CeraVe retinol, oh my goodness, use this every single night. Just make sure you don't use it in the morning. Hair care is something that we often want to do. We say we're going to do it. You start and then you give up. But girl, don't neglect the hair care, okay? I want you to use a rosemary and mint hair oil at least once a week. Flip it upside down before you go to bed like your hair. Massage it into the roots, massage it into the ends of your hair. Wrap it up, go to sleep, and then wash your hair with a rubber scraper just to stimulate hair growth. And then the next morning, always make sure you use a heat protectant spray if you're using heat on your hair. But I know that if your hair always looks good, you will always look hot no matter what you wear, no matter if you have makeup on or not. But I also know you have to wake up so early. But here is the life-changing tip, and that is heatless curls. Take your bathrobe, yank that fuzzy little tie around it, wrap your hair around that bathrobe, okay? Secure it with a nice, elastic-free scrunchie. Go to sleep. Your hair will be beautiful and curly with no effort, and you can actually fall asleep on these curls because it is soft. It's not big, it's not heavy or bulky. Trust me, this will save the day. Another thing that is so underrated is your nail care. Make sure you are getting your nails done. You do your nails yourself. You can use a UV lamp at home and just make sure you have a UV protected glove so your hands don't get damaged, but do your toes as well. And your nail care goes so far beyond just having them painted and not chipped. Make sure you get your cuticles done. Make sure you're exfoliating your hands and feet so you have soft hands. Whiten your teeth. You can use Crest 3D white strips. These are life-changing, but also, did you know that eating strawberries can also whiten your teeth? Malic acid is an ingredient that is in strawberries, which is also in a lot of whitening toothpastes. I personally use the Crest 3D white toothpaste, and I have an electric toothbrush, and I genuinely floss. I take those little floss sticks because they're way easier every single day. Do that and you will see a difference. If you combined weightlifting with your favorite type of cardio and stick to this 3-4 times a week, even if it's just for 40 minutes, you will see such a drastic difference. Find a glute routine that works for you, and I know you're not going to want to hear this, but do an arm routine as well. I know what you're thinking, but I don't want these giant muscular arms, but genuinely just doing arms once a week will have your arms so transformed. In photos, they will look amazing, they'll look nice and toned. And then also you should do, HIIT workouts, you should do cardio, Pilates, ab sculpting routines as well. And my favorite tip about how you can glow up before back to school is, okay, set your goals for what you want to do. Say, I want to start working out 4 times a week. I want to start eating healthier and incorporating more vegetables into my diet. I want to remove that one bad habit out of my morning routine or my day routine. Like it could be sleeping in until noon. I'm going to get that under control before school starts so I can get my body used to waking up at 6 a.m., used to an 8 girl morning routine, which I already have on the pod. And if you do that, start creating a glow up bin. Take a little cute bin from the dollar store, fill it with some amazing goodies like a new lip gloss, maybe a new little key card holder for your student ID, just stuff that is going to make you so excited, and give yourself a little gift on the first day of school. And if you don't have a first day of school, but you just miss that energy, the energy of going to the mall, picking out your back to school shoes, the smell of new shoes, buying a new outfit for every single day of the first week of school. If you can swing it, do that for yourself. Like, who cares if you're not going back to school? It's fine. It's the fall. Like, maybe do it for the first day of fall. But having this little bin, this little gift to you is so nice. You can even write yourself a little love letter that you can open up on the first day, wishing yourself a good day, making note of your intentions for this year, what you hope to accomplish, who you hope to be. You're going to go into this year with self-love, okay? You are going to pay attention to yourself, to take care of yourself. And I find that doing this is just such a nice little treat. And if you don't have the money, no worries. Still write a letter to yourself. Maybe just do yourself the favor of cleaning your room before you go back to school. Like, have a nice reset. Organize your makeup drawers, organize your hair care bin, clean out all of the old hair ties, throw away the old sweaty t-shirts that you sleep in. Just have a refresh so you can really go in, wake up on this day feeling like you just hit the reset button on life. Speaking of which, a new season, back to school season goes hand in hand with the fall. What a beautiful time. Fall is truly the perfect time to romanticize your life. Literally, a whole new season is very, very predominantly changing in front of you. The leaves are changing colors. They're falling down. The weather is getting cooler depending on where you live. People are starting to slow down from the go, go, go of the summer, and it is the perfect time to go back into your old healthy habits that you might have had to give up or not do as consistently as you would have loved to do, solely because your social schedule just skyrocketed in the summer. And that is a perfect, beautiful thing. Sometimes it's nice to slow down and acknowledge, what? You had a great summer, but now it's time just to take things a little slower, to focus on yourself, to romanticize the fall. And here's how. You're making a list of all of these healthy habits that you want to do to become the it girl. You are working on yourself. You are healing yourself. You are repairing your mental health. You are building the foundation for your dream life. But sometimes when you're working so hard on that new you, it's just as important to integrate time for self-care and enjoyment into your life as well. And what better way to do that than make a hot girl fall bucket list? So make this super fun. You can have this be a Pinterest board. You can have this be a physical bucket list. But here are some fall activities that you can do to enjoy this season, to feel like a new version of you, to have self-care in your life, and also make your Instagram feed beautiful. Go for a scenic hike and order a pumpkin spice latte and just take in the scenery around you. Do this solo and don't bring your AirPods, okay? Have a silent walk. Reflect on the season. Reflect on where you are in life. Christmas is coming up. The new year is coming up. Who do you want to be when that ball drops? How are you going to get there? How are you going to be even happier? Like, make your life happier even now. Treat yourself to a fall scented candle or just a little treat that is seasonal themed. Have a cozy reading night, make a little book nook, or go out to a park where there's a ton of beautiful fall trees and bring like a warm sweater and read a fall themed book outside. These could be one of the few moments left that you really have, depending on where you live, of enjoying the outdoors before it gets freezing cold. Have a fall themed girls night, make TikToks out of this, make cute little fall cookies, have a fall movie night like Hocus Pocus, all dress in your cute fall sweaters. You could go off Amazon and buy like a 6-pack of cute little fall socks and you could each have one. So much fun. Try a new fall recipe from Pinterest. Regardless, make the season just as much as enjoyable and fun as you can while also working on yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you keep trying to get hot, if you keep trying to constantly work, you're not going to enjoy your life. It is a balance, truly. So let's reveal what you have been waiting for, your ultimate It Girl Glow Up Guide back to school checklist. In summation, here's everything that you should do to go into the school year feeling like the new, hottest version of yourself. We are going to segment this checklist, okay? So, first segment is mental health, the internal glow up. Figure out what is lacking in your life. Write down the areas of your life you want to improve. Write down how you think you can improve them. Take those things, make them into SMART goals, and get to work. Find one fear that you feel like is reoccurring in your life that is holding you back and try to overcome it through exposure therapy, putting yourself in that position where you know you'll be anxious, but doing it anyways to learn from it, to grow from it, to overcome it. Improve your social skills and reduce your social anxiety through, again, exposure therapy. Go to that party, don't rely on your phone as a crutch. Practice confidence. Be who you are. Go and initiate conversation with people. Start creating and refining your friend circle to ensure that that serves you as you serve them. You want to have a mutually beneficial friend group where they are healthy, they are happy, it is safe. Identify and change one self-deprecating bad habit and set personal boundaries. So think about something, a line that people often cross that makes you overwhelmed, you get stressed out, you get anxious, and make sure that you go into this new school year being aware of these boundaries that you have and ensuring that you actually stick to them and make them known. You don't have to apologize for having boundaries. They should be respected. And if someone does not respect that, then they do not deserve your time or attention, because ultimately nobody is entitled to that and you need to recognize that. Okay, the physical it girl glow up guide back to school checklist. Establish a skincare routine that works for you. So start by saying and identifying your skincare concerns, whether that be acne scarring. The ordinary alpha arbutin serum is great for that, by the way. But go identify your concerns, do your research. You can use ChatGPT, plug in all your skincare concerns, add your age, and then go and say, recommend a skincare routine for me. And it will do that to the best of its ability by pulling all of these facts from the internet. It will save you hours of researching. Start using serums, okay? So hair serum, use a cuticle oil, use a lash serum, a brow serum. Before you go back to school, just have a weekly routine. So like the eyebrow dye, do it once a week. Dermaplane your face once a week to make sure you remove all that peach fuzz so your makeup goes on so smooth and your skin glows. Exfoliate, self-tan, have your ultimate that girl shower routine. Research foods that you can integrate into your diet that are easy and effortless will make a big impact. This could be drinking kombucha on an empty stomach. This could be having a greens powder you drink every day, eating more leafy greens, having avocados into your diet. Fun fact, did you know that Victoria's Secret models leading up to the fashion show eat 3 avocados a day? But ultimately, girl, the back to school season is such a fun time. This is the time where you can hit the restart button on your life. It is essentially a second new year, new you. You have the power to walk through those doors on your first day and show up as your best, your new self. Because from that moment on, that is the new you. And don't let your motivation dwindle after a week, after a month. Maintain your studies. Make sure you're maintaining your space, you're organizing your bag, you have your cute pens, your cute pencils, your system. You are walking in confidently. You're making sure you're dressing in the best way that makes you feel good. Don't let people or things or external circumstances get you down and steal away your energy. You are going to go into this new season as the new refined you. Remember that you are capable of doing so much this year. You are going to do so much this year. You are showing up for yourself. You are working on yourself. That is so beautiful. So now you're motivated. You have your hot girl action steps. You are ready to conquer this school year. The only question left is, are you ready to get up and glow?